Okay.
Hello. All right.
Hello. Let
Let's see.
me
You want to check?
pull us up.
Welcome, everyone,
There we go.
to
Hello.
SMUT Club live show.
Y'all.
Feel
First of
like
the year.
I know. I was excited about this one.
Me too.
You know?
I feel like we started out strong.
Uh-huh. We're projecting good vibes for the rest of the year because God did we need it.
We had a lot of flops. A lot of flops.
Like, yeah. Yeah. What were we thinking? I don't think we were thinking. I think we were just hoping
Yeah.
for the best.
Yes.
Okay. All right. If you are on, pop on and say hi.
Hi, Tori.
Hi, Tori. Hi, Lexi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Kamal.
Got some faithful girlies on here.
Sure,
Oh, faithful. Hi,
we'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow for the off-balance chat.
I know. Don't forget. This is a busy week on BookTube.
It is. Oh my God, there's so many live shows this week.
And I feel like the whole month, there's so much going on.
I think because I think like December, everyone was kind of like, oh, let's plan for in the new year. So then like the new year was January. So then everyone was like, let's do everything all at once. Which
I know.
Good with me.
Yes.
Thank
Tabitha.
you. We agree.
Okay. So, the frat boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me what you rated it first.
The frat boy, I gave it 4 stars. It was a very, very high 4-star. Like it might even be like 4.5, but it was not enough to give it a 5. But it was like really, really strong. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. I gave it 4 stars too. I'm in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. With all the frat club stuff, I just did not care. I did not care about the game. I did not care about any of that. But it got better, and then okay, I'll tell you what my problems were. Okay. So I did one of the big things was the frat stuff. I just thought it was like too heavy on that, and maybe the conflicts that happened with what's the guy's name? He was
Colin.
like, no, not the hero, the other guy, the one that was the problem.
Riley.
Yeah, Riley. With Riley, I thought like I really could have done without him. That whole conflict with him, I thought that was completely pointless.
Agreed.
And then the HOA stuff. I'm like, what? Why do we? And I understand like trying to incorporate the neighborhood part to it and it all being like central. I don't know. I could care less. I'm like, why are we doing this? We're just adding more conflict and more problems to something that didn't need to be there. I mean, they kind of like were already questioning their feelings for each other at the end anyways. Like, is this real? Can we do this and like do our job at the same time? I just think it was unnecessary.
Yeah, I think I agree with Riley stuff. And again, I just hate like villains that are just like almost caricatures of villainous people. Like, I don't know. There's just nothing to that. I don't like it. And then his whole like PowerPoint thing of he's like, oh, I'm gonna invite you over. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make a public apology. That was just like so unnecessary. The HOA stuff I did actually kind of like. But I do think that it is for the people who have read the whole series. So if you've read the first 3 books, then I think you like appreciate that because you haven't read the Architect.
Only the Architect, yeah, but I read the other. I mean, I understood why they did it and the point behind it, and yes, it made sense, but I still think it was just so like it was just added. I don't know, the fact that it was towards the end when it could have been more focused on the 2 of them.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little pointless. Like if it was spread sporadically throughout the book more, then maybe that would have been better, but
yeah,
I don't know, but the smut was I think we nailed that. Okay.
This was the perfect smut club pick. Like truly, because this was out of the park with it.
Yeah. Okay. So lots of 4 stars. Okay, let's see.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, Tori. Seriously, like And there was plot to it too, which was like well mixed. It worked. It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all of the books that I've read have been like that perfect balance of like amazing smut, but then also like actual story.
And I think just like them being like porn star type of thing, I think that made it, obviously she brought it like more top tier, but you really felt like you were like interactive with them in a way, like you're witnessing it firsthand.
Yeah. It really did. It was very visual.
Yeah. Almost three-dimensional, like right in front of you. Porn house stars. Okay, yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I've seen, like, I haven't really seen anybody rate it lower than 4. Oh, here we go. We have one down here who's 4.
Oh, 3.5.
Mm-hmm. Which I understand. Like, I think the plot did have some issues, but I do think it was, I don't know. I'm not making sense.
I get it.
Like, I think there were issues with the plot, but I understand why she did it. It just, I don't think parts of it were executed the way I would have liked it to be done.
Mm-hmm.
But still, Colin as a hero was amazing. I loved him.
Yeah, me too. Especially with him being like a frat guy, because there's not much that I find less attractive than a frat guy. But I was sold on him from the beginning. And I actually really liked Madison's character too. I liked both of them individually. So, and together.
She had a lot of like fight in her. Like you could tell and that probably had to do with like them both being competitive too. And I think more so just trying to remember the reason why they were in the position that they were anyways, but also like this is benefiting us. It's not hurting us by being here. It's actually doing better.
Yep. And I did love that she held out, like that she wouldn't let him kiss her because they jump into the physical so quickly.
Yeah.
I liked that was like the one holdout for a while because then it still kept that tension, even though we already saw them hooking up a bunch of times.
Yeah, and it like meant so much to him, and like it would hurt him so much. I was like, oh my gosh, this man, he is so freaking sweet. Like for it to matter enough to him and to be so offended by it, and then she would let other people kiss her and not her or not him. Yeah. Yeah, same. Yeah.
I like the whole concept. The concept of this book I thought was really cool because you see like content houses everywhere on the internet. Like that's the thing of like the TikTok houses and like out in LA, there are all these houses where like influencers live together and make content. But this was like fun kind of content. And that was really cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was unique.
Yeah, and I liked how like there was freedom in it so they could pick what they wanted to be a part of and what they didn't. And you know, and it was nice too that like you didn't see like, and it sounds weird saying it, but that you didn't see every single thing that they did, but you heard about, oh, she just had this scene earlier and you know, so I know she did it with so and so, but we got to see them equally like all together at the same time.
Yep, I agree. And I liked the married couple like running it, and then I liked seeing him in the scene with the two of them, so you really did see like how their relationship dynamic worked, like that married couple, because then I think that was important in Colin and Madison's, that then we kind of already saw a relationship modeled like that. So even though we didn't see them down the line like 5-10 years from now, you can visualize how that would work for the two of them.
Right like they were a good example for them of making it work and how you can do it and still be in a relationship, because it was very unbelievable to both of them in the beginning. Like they're like, are you sure? Is this something normal? Am I gonna hurt feelings or whatever? But also at the same time, it was really like sweet and intimate when you saw how like in the scenes Colin and Madison were like really grounding each other, and like when they would just make eye contact, I was like, okay, like it's more than that. It's more than that.
Yeah. She really built their emotional connection well in those scenes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was like it was really angsty too, like the in between moments from the scenes when, there was like if she was gonna come to his room or not, and situations like that that made it better.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying towards the end was I think instead of the HOA, I kind of not that I wanted to see them happy together because I don't normally care about that, but I think I wanted to see like more of what it would look like for them and what maybe them doing it more as a couple than I guess what we got to see.
You know what storyline I couldn't care less about was her ex-boyfriend, and like when she met up with him for coffee. Don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so many random things. It was just like story fillers. It felt like something just to put in there just because.
Yeah.
And then it was basically like, oh, I won't tell anybody. He didn't care.
No.
What would have been interesting is if he like was trying to win her back the entire time.
Yeah.
Was like trying to come back and cause a ruckus and make a scene.
Yep, that would have been better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I liked that they never once had a moment where they were like, oh, I didn't like seeing you with someone else. Like, I really liked that they were just like straight up, I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dumb policy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Or when he was like personal training her. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they really felt grounded together, especially when they were in a scene. And you could tell that he wanted to be in all of her scenes too. Mm-hmm. Like he's like, I'm gonna find a way to be in there and make sure I have a little front row seat to that show.
Yeah. Is this your favorite one that you've read then between this and the other ones?
I think I like The Doctor still the best.
Yeah.
I need to read The Architect, but you always talk about that club scene.
Oh my God. Next level.
Is that it, right?
It's yeah.
Okay, hot. But the foursome in this book, I was like,
yeah.
I don't even I understood every body placement too, and that does not ever happen. Yeah. Normally, I'm like, what's the anatomy here? I'm gonna need to draw a map because I can't visualize this.
Nope, I saw everything clear as day.
Did I still can see it.
No problem picturing that. Oh, yeah. That and the shower. I liked the shower one too. That one was fun.
Yeah. Abby was a fun time.
Yeah, I liked her.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if she'll get a book. That would be fun.
I know. I was trying to think if she were to write anymore, and I feel like maybe the son, Dr. Lowe's son, might get a book. Don't you think?
Yeah, except he's not super redeemable.
No, like I don't care about him. I just feel like that maybe seems like the most natural character to do one for, but I don't know.
Pool Boy. Everybody loves Pool Boy. That's my least favorite.
It's my least favorite too.
Yeah.
Like I love the outdoor shower scene from that, but I don't know. Yeah. I didn't love their relationship.
I think I didn't like her.
Yeah. I don't know. And also like a country musician like that, once again, it's just like that's not really like my vibe. That's not, I don't know.
Yeah, but that still is kind of random.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know.
Where the doctor, that's fun. And the architect, I don't love necessarily the story as much. I guess there's not really much story, but the spice in that one is like top tier. I think maybe this one has the best, but architect would be next in line after that.
Mm-hmm. I thought the doctor was just like straight smut.
Well, yeah, that was good too. I think the book was like the outlier for me. Like that one's not, I don't know.
But also I read that like, I think I read that one when I was like first starting to read like smut. You know what I mean? Like good tier smut. And I think I was probably like, holy, it can be like this. Like really.
I remember when I read After and I was like, oh my God, this is like, what is this? My brain was like combusting.
After.
I was like, this is like average at best.
Like,
not
I feel nothing.
No, I was like, this isn't doing anything anymore.
Tori, you have to read The Doctor at least.
Wait, Tori, how have you not read The Doctor when you love like Daddy Emerson from Salacious Players? Read it. The Architect, if you love BDSM, which I think, because Tori, you read 50 Shades, I think you would like The Architect because it's very, very heavy into BDSM. If you don't like that, then you won't like the book probably. But if you do like that, then I think you'll like it.
This is, I agree with this 100% because like the Filthy Rich American series, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
You've read that, right?
I've read the first 3, not the. Okay. I haven't read McAllister's. I know, but
I know I need to read McAllister's too. I haven't. I want to reread the entire thing because
I saw her Blindfold Club or whatever series just got put on KU, which I'm excited about because I had read the first one because it was like a free ebook to download and I really liked it. But then I never kept going because it wasn't in KU. But now I'm gonna keep going in it.
Yeah. I was just saying today, I know I posted a picture, but I want to read the Thorn Chapel series by Sierra Simone. Have you read that?
I read the first book.
It wasn't good. Oh,
3 stars. It was fine. I was kind of underwhelmed.
Oh,
but you give it a go. You know, books are very subjective, so you might end up really liking it.
I know, but you and I have similar tastes, so.
Yeah, I just felt like it didn't give me what I was expecting. Like I was expecting like really like kind of dark academic or like kind of like mystery type vibes because they're at this Thorn Chapel and also there's 6 of them. So I was expecting like hot stuff all the way through. And if I'm remembering correctly, there's like one scene at the end, like one group scene. And I was kind of like, and even that was a letdown because some people weren't even involved. They just watched and I was kind of like, I was hoping for something more. I don't know. Probably The Doctor, the Frat Boy. Those are kind of interchangeable. I really like them both. Doctor and Frat Boy, and then Architect, and then Pool Boy is my least favorite.
Yep. I think if she delivered this kind of scene, or this kind of book, but took out the frat and like replaced it with something else, like if they were like bartenders or something like something like that and like took the frat party and the college thing out, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Did you like the college stuff or did it bother you?
I didn't mind it because actually it wasn't as involved as I thought it was going to be. I thought that they were going to both be in Greek life for the entire book, and that's just something that I would not have been interested in. So I didn't care about the competition at the beginning, but I liked that they got kicked out within 2 chapters, and they were kind of out of it. So it didn't really bother me that much. Yeah, I don't think the story is the most compelling, but it's hot.
I've heard that. I loved McAllister. Yeah, I read The Pool Boy by the pool, so I finished it, but I didn't really. No, I did that intentionally. I was like, why not read The Pool Boy by the pool?
Yes.
Okay, so Tori, did you like it? And they're not super big books either. Like they're not terribly long. Yeah, why is his name Greg? I don't know.
Yeah. Greg is not
what should his name be like? I don't know. I was trying to think of something sexy, but I just kept thinking of Paul Walker, and then I thought of the name Paul, and I'm like, Paul is not a hot name. No. But I love Paul Walker.
Walker. Oh my gosh. That was the worst celebrity death I think I've had in my life so far.
So bad. I know. Your dad's name is Greg.
That's fair enough. I don't think I could ever do that, but I think I'm safe. I don't think there are many heroes out there named Bob. So
yeah, you're safe.
across my brother's name in one book, so I feel like.
Well, my son's name is Haven. Yeah. And when I read Haven by Astra Rose, which is like the reverse harem, I was like, I don't know if I could do this. But it's just the town. It's just the town. It's
at least none of the heroes' names are that. And I feel like your kids' names, like, I don't know. I feel like they're not at the point where an author would be like naming someone who's an adult already. You know, I feel like those names are like, they haven't made their way to like the age group yet of the people that are writing the books.
Well, I don't know, because my 5-year-old, his name is Nash, and like Free Fall by Sarah Kate and Gravity, you have Nash.
Oh, really? I haven't read those yet.
Yeah, awkward. I don't know. They kind of remind me of each other, so. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. Bob.
Yeah, I don't see many people naming their heroes. I don't see many Georges either.
My dad's name is Ron, so
I think we're safe.
What is up with like the names that, oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Oh, I love that.
For you. Yeah, this was a great pick.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. Anything else about it? I'm trying to think.
I don't think so.
Those scenes, even like their first scene together was
their like audition scene.
I'm like, way to kick it off, because Bob and Ron.
Someone write a reverse harem with Bob and Ron. I would lose it.
I'm gonna pee my pants. Oh my gosh. I literally can't breathe. Oh gosh. Oh, hold on. The couple running the hole.
Yeah, I liked them a lot. Healthy communicators. Literally.
Mine's the foursome. I felt them connected the most in that one.
Yeah, because even when they were like with the other, they were like locked eyes with each other. I'd say that or the shower. Vibes.
It's really gonna be Harold, Earl.
Let's just
well.
Oh my God! is it our pick for next month? That I saw that his name is Chad, and I was like, "Is this a joke? Like, is his actual not like is his actual name Chad?" But I feel like there are no heroes named Chad. It's always like
no. Well, I always think of The Bachelor, because I grew up like not grew up like I was young. I always watched The Bachelor, and there was this villain named Chad on there that he was like.
Yes.
Huge meathead Chad, like huge meathead, and everybody hated him. I was like, so I think of him every time I think of that.
When he ripped that Evan, the little election doctor guy with his shirt.
Yes.
I was like, rock his shit. I don't like either of you, so this is funny. And when he came down from the woods, they made it look so dramatic.
Oh my gosh. Wasn't that JoJo season?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And she's like, dude, you need to leave. You need to leave. I don't watch it anymore, but
I don't either.
Ever since they like did the whole like when they started picking 2 bachelorettes, remember the one season with Caitlyn and that girl Britt?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you guys can both show up on the first night and then switch. And Bachelor in Paradise was my favorite.
I love Paradise. Yes. I watched Matt James's season. That was the last Bachelor season I watched. And then I did watch Gabby and Rachel's because I was curious how it would go with 2 bachelorettes. But then I didn't watch Paradise, and I'm not watching this new season because it's like none of them end up together anyways. And I don't know. I watched it.
Yeah. I think maybe the last for me was Matt James too. I loved Tyler Cameron. Still love him.
Yes. His little or what when Luke came back. I was like, 2 little words. Did a lot to America that night.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So next month's book.
Let's hold up a little picture.
Is it Dirty Crazy Bad by, how do you say her name?
I think it's Shaban, but I'm not 1,000% sure. But
I always say Sobhan. What is it?
I think Shaban. I think it's like like it sounds like an SH, but I'm not 1,000% sure. So if anyone correctly knows, please drop it in the comments. But it's what
reverse harem.
Yep, dark college reverse harem romance. And one of the guys' name is Chad. So we'll see.
Maybe he's a meathead.
Yeah. Who knows? I'm excited for it. It looks fun.
Yeah. We'll post all of it to our Instagrams too about details. I've actually never read one of her books before. I've tried. Well, I don't say I've tried. I've downloaded a couple with intent to read them, and I bought paperbacks of them, but have never actually read one.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried to read any of them before, but I've had some other ones of hers on my TBR. And then she was going to be at Book Bonanza. So then I was like, oh, I definitely want to try to check something out. But then I think she canceled. So
did she?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Everybody's canceling.
I know. I'm most disappointed about Shinora. That is.
Oh, yes. I know. She canceled, like, isn't she? She's not going to a lot of signings this year. That she was at.
I think she cleared out everything from this year that she was supposed to be going to. So
that sucks.
Trash.
I don't think so. I think it's a standalone.
I have no idea. I don't think so. We shall see.
Because I think there's other ones in the series, but I think that this is the first one. Oh, it's book 1 of 2, it says.
Oh, trash. Well.
Yeah, it ends with the cliffhanger.
Oh, well, love that for us.
If we love it, we just keep going.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. Leave it to us to pick a duet.
I know. It's not our first one that we've done because Lola and the Millionaires, but I feel I'm not continuing with that. I wanted to for a while, but I'm like, you know what? I can just imagine that that's a happily ever after because I don't feel the need to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's going to be good. Oh, the pageant.
Oh, pageant was too. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and In Flight. Remember? Winning. We're winning.
I guess we just start. Do we have any others?
Mama Jones, but
oh yeah, but I feel like that doesn't really count.
Yeah, no.
Same with Promises and Pomegranates and Haven, because those are like the first books in series, but like that couple's done.
Yeah.
So
King Camp Hunted, no.
Yeah, no. Hell no.
All right, it's a duet. We're reading it.
Well, not the full duet, but
yeah, but we're gonna read the first one and we're gonna love it.
It's gonna be 5 stars. First 5-star of the club, right?
Speak it.
Put it into the universe.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in for this show. I think this was a winner, and we're golden. We're golden.
Hell,
if you have been reading the Off Balance series, we are doing our live show tomorrow night talking about balance, execution, and release. So excited. Excited.
I love it. Tori. Love you.
That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel as well. And then in 2 weeks, we will do Twist and Dismount on McKay's channel. Yes. So make sure you tune into that. If you have been reading. Yep. Okay. Lexi, just read it, girl. Just go all the way through.
Just keep going. Because then once you read Twist, you're going to jump straight into Dismount. So
yeah. And Dismount, just get ready to cry the entire book. The entire book.
Yep.
I still like, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I thought Twist was my favorite, but then I think Dismount really is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it then.
I think that's my second favorite. I think Twist just like reigns supreme, but Dismount, I don't have children besides my cat, but I feel like a proud parent. Like I feel like a parent watching.
Yeah. I don't want to say too much, but it's so emotional.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, hope you have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.